Welcome to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, presented by the great folks at Central Ozarks Medical Center, where your health is their mission. Also brought to you by Surdike Yamaha, Slumberland Furniture, Slumberland at the Lake, and MoDOT. Eyes up, phones down. We've got the coaches from Camdenton with us, the Lakers and Lady Lakers. It's Daniel Edson and Stacy Caffey with us. Thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, look at that, same time.
Fun time of the year. You know, the temperatures cool down. It's basketball season. And is it still as exciting for you guys? I mean, you're, third year at Camdenton now, and you won state championships playing for Marshfield. Is it still as exciting when basketball season rolls around as in the old days?
I say absolutely.
Yeah.
It's being in my 23rd year, and I'm still just as excited for season, just in the weeks previous, whether it's seeing one of the guys walk in the hall or the girls. I'm like, are you ready? Are you pumped? And so they know that I get super excited about it. I probably make about, 5-6 practice plans before, I just keep doing it before even season starts. It's super exciting, and I love it.
That's cool, though, that the fire is still there, right? And because sometimes it just gets beaten out of you, but it's good when it comes back fresh every year. So we've got a new conference this year, right? We saw it in football. It's the CMAC, is that right?
That's correct.
This is a hard conference. I think it's harder than the old conference. You've got teams like Rockbridge and Helias and Cap City and Jeff City. It's going to be tough.
It's going to be very tough. Speaking on boys basketball, it's going to be extremely challenging every single night for our conference games. So the only outlier is Sedalia Smith Cotton, and they're still extremely talented and going to be a good program to go against as well. So
yeah, absolutely.
We'll have our work cut out for us.
How is it in the girls? I mean, we know the guys is going to be tough.
Yeah, they got some of the top recruits in this nation right now. I mean, you've got the youngest Porter girl from Rockbridge. She's and so it's going to be extremely tough. You know, we didn't get an easier conference switching over.
No, definitely did not. Harder, if anything. And again, one of the things we've talked about in the past is part of the problem for a coach. I mean, in the old conference, you knew who you were playing, what the team did, what the coach did. You got to relearn all that stuff now for these new teams in the new conference, right?
Yeah, I think that tries to maintain the fire that we were talking about of being excited for the season. It's a whole nother challenge. We can't sit back and rely on what we've used to do or whatever else. So it's a new challenge. Just gotta hit it straight on and go after it.
More work in the audio video room,
that's
right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Watching tape and stuff. So who are going to be the teams to beat in the conference for the boys this year? Perennial, who are tough to beat?
Yeah, without a doubt, Rockbridge won Class 6 district last year for themselves, and then Hickman. I think it was Hickman that they beat. So right off the bat, both of them, we opened the season, regular season play, not tournament play with Hickman. Helias is going to be great again. They return a lot of their guys. Had a guy move over from Jeff City to Helias. That's a good player. So everybody's going to be the team to beat. We just got to make sure that we're competing at a high level.
Yeah, absolutely. How about for the ladies? Who's going to be the tough conference team to beat this year?
I would say Rockbridge is going to be one of your top, and then you've got Battle, Hickman, Jeff City. All those right there are real tough. Where I tell the girls, hey, we got to come in each game, like Coach just said, and be able to compete. And that's kind of what we're practicing for right now. We start off with Arkansas this week, and they were the Class 6 champs last year. So our schedule doesn't get easy even in the non-con versus our conference, and so the girls are just kind of, tying their shoes and ready to go to get it going. We're excited.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so you had a pretty young team last year, Coach Edson. Who do you have coming back this year that you're looking to step up?
Yeah, probably led by 3 seniors with Owen Borbay, Johnny Seamow, and then Carson Durnan's coming out this year, stud football player going to Wichita State for baseball. But Owen and Johnny put a lot of time into our program. I appreciate everything they do, obviously. And then our youngest, probably returning star that we had last year is Alan Pogue. So he's going to really have to put some pressure on his own shoulders and kind of carry us along with those other guys. So,
right.
But I've got 8 seniors this year, looking for all of them to to manage the locker room. That's what I keep preaching. I need them to manage the locker room, and I'll manage the practices, and hopefully we can just stay competitive and with each other.
Yeah. So, and I like to say you guys aren't that big because a lot of the teams you play are big, but actually you've got some decent size. You got plenty of six footers there. Unfortunately, in today's game, that's not that big, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they can step up and play big.
Yeah, and they will. And a guy I didn't mention that's going to be a junior, Gavin Franklin. He's considered a big based on the position, but I mean he's only 6 foot, 6'1", but just a smart player. What he may lack in athletic ability, his intelligence, kind of works itself out there. So I'm excited to see what he does for us this year too.
Cool. And how about the ladies? Who do the Lady Lakers have coming back this year?
Well, I have 5 seniors, and then 3 will be on the court. JC Peterson tore her ACL again this summer, so she'll be out for the season. But I have Casey Prettyman, Mia McGuire, and Alyssa Ferris that will be kind of taking charge. And they're great leaders. They're a great group. And then Elena Markley, who is first, she's new to the school district, and but she's a senior and has jumped on the crew, and just a great gal, and so we're excited to have her to be a part of the program. And but Addison Kinneck, she's a junior. She's going to be a big presence in the inside, and so I think Kenzie Valvruska, she's a sophomore that got a lot of playing time as a freshman and was up there in the stat leaders. And I think there's a lot of great components out there on the court, and we just got to put them together and see which ones mesh well the best and get after it.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a chef. You mix all the ingredients together, and
Yeah.
hopefully it'll turn out well in the end,
There you
right?
go.
Okay, we're talking Lakers basketball. The head coaches of Camdenton will come back and continue the conversation on the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show. At COMC, your health is our mission. Central Ozarks Medical Center offers pediatrics at 2 lake locations and 3 OBGYNs at the Osage Beach Clinic, offering same-day appointments. At COMC, our doors are open to everyone, whether you live at the lake or just here visiting. COMC for the best medical, dental, and behavioral health care. Get more info on how COMC can help you at centralozarks.org. COMC, where your health is our mission.
Being close to the water makes you more you. It's where the great unknown brings clarity. And letting go is how you really get going. Because only when you're on a Yamaha Wave Runner do you truly discover what you're made of.
Visit Surdyke Yamaha at Lake of the Ozarks, 50 years strong.
Hey everybody, it's Daryl Cunningham with Slumberland Furniture at the Lake. We're right in the middle of our Black Friday extravaganza, which goes on all month long. We've got great sale items with new doorbusters being added every week. You need to come check them out, and then don't forget, we have 0% interest for 36 months, and you can take it up all the way to 60 months on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster. Come see us at Slumberland Furniture for the big Black Friday extravaganza.
Hi, honey. It's your mom. I know you're probably working, but I just saw on the news that 3 people die in car crashes every day in Missouri. I just think about you driving around, and it makes me so worried. So buckle your seatbelt, don't look at your phone, and don't speed. And I know you know this, but please always drive sober. You're a good kid. Just be safe, okay? Mom loves you. Okay, bye.
Welcome back to the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show, talking with head coaches at Camdenton. Daniel Edson, state champion for the Lakers football team a few years back, and Stacy Caffey, state champion with the Marshfield ladies, right, back a few years ago. So keys to being good this year, to having a good season, what would be the keys for the Lady Lakers being able to put it together?
I think our speed and our quickness. The girls play well together, and we're not expecting one player to win the game. And so they all know that they've got to put their part in. And so their hustle and their effort has just been there in every practice. And I'm really liking the grit we're playing with, and we have to do that in our pressure. And so there's a lot that I think that they set the tone for a practice. And you come in and you watch, you're gonna see a high intense practice with girls getting all over the floor and diving for balls. And it's just, I think that's what we're gonna be kind of laying, putting our cards on right there.
Right, yeah. Nice, scrappy team. How about the guys? Keys for you guys to be good?
Yeah, it sounds cliche, and I could easily just say exactly what she said. But especially in our conference change that we mentioned, we just have to be dogs. We have to do all the small things that aren't always pretty or easy to do. I think a key for us moving forward, just as a culture and a program in the whole, is selflessness. We need to really start playing together as a team, understanding and valuing everybody's opportunities and just what everybody brings to the table. We're trying to do a better job as a coaching staff, really defining everybody's role. I feel like I've kind of not done that the last couple of years, telling guys exactly what we expect out of them, and then hopefully letting them play within the confines of what we expect rather than just hopefully everything goes perfect, and it just won't work out like that. So really trying to hammer in consistency from the coaches. Like I said, clear expectations and roles, and the guys playing selfless and together for the program and not just for their own accolades.
Yeah, absolutely. As for a coach, what defines a successful season for you? Let's start with you for the ladies. What is a successful season?
I would say a successful season would be growth. A team that shows a lot of growth, and a team that is just as positive in the last practice as they start off to be. Basketball is a long season, and to be able to keep up your intensity, your effort, and just your love and passion for the game. So that to me, I always tell the players, I want you to love your teammates, love the game, and know that I love you. And I think that as long as we continue to know that and believe that, and that's success. It's not all. I mean, I'm very competitive, and I want to win, but it's not all about the W's. And I feel like that even starts. Dr. Kurtz talks about that all the time. He's very good at reaching out and just saying, "How are you?" and checking in, and what's your expectations, and just doing things like that. And I think as long as the girls know what our expectations are, and again, that we're loving the game as much as we did in the end as we did in the beginning.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's one of the special things about high school sports is it doesn't have to be all about the wins and the losses. There's a lot of life lessons in there. What's a successful season for you?
Very similar as well. I think just for me as a newer coach, trying to build a culture that my 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders are excited to play in. That carries more with the guys that are playing now. With 8 seniors, are they leaving a legacy or something that guys want to play after and try to leave their own type of stamp at Camdenton Laker basketball? But like Coach said, in the conference we're in or whatever excuse we have, it's not all about wins and losses. But in our day and age and just kind of how it is, everything is successful or not based on victories. And we try to, just like Coach is talking about, we try to build and create strong men and not just winners on the basketball court. So
yeah, absolutely. Life lessons. You're hoping to help these people be successful after high school, and not just while you have them there. So we're into the holiday season. Christmas coming up. What is your favorite Christmas food?
Yeah, a little unorthodox. We always do German food. My family comes from a German heritage, so we'll eat some Jaeger schnitzels and some nice potatoes and brown gravy and sauerkraut, and we'll go the German style. It's pretty solid. Yeah.
So no turkey for you. That's boring. You go the German route,
we don't do that very often.
Who's the cook? Who can cook all that?
My mom, yeah. So here's me on camera giving kudos to my mom. But yeah, definitely my mom keeping that tradition alive. My Uncle Joey does a really, really good job, and staying around the family and eating some German food for Christmas.
I'll be over there.
That's fine.
How about you? Favorite Christmas food?
I'm going to go with maybe the 7-layer salad. I like that. That's probably one of my favorites.
7's the perfect number. There you go.
Yes.
That's right.
Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We'll see a lot during the season.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us for the COMC High School Basketball Coaches Show.
You're watching Lake TV.